60 years ago, Dubai was a small fishing and pearl diving community. Today, it's home to some 3 million residents and has 16 million international visitors a year. So, how did this happen? Well, this had quite a lot to do with it. Dubai International is the world's busiest international passenger airport. More than 1 billion passengers have passed through its gates. But when it opened in 1960, it had a few small buildings and one runway, which was made of compacted sand.
To come from nowhere to be in a position as the world's largest international airport is some story.
That's John Grant. He's a senior analyst at OAG, one of the world's leading aviation data suppliers.
I think the uniqueness about Dubai is that it is not an airport. It is part of a country's strategy, and it's part of a program where they've used air service development as a catalyst for economic growth, for tourism, for financial services, for everything.
The airport's construction was ordered in 1959 by then-ruler Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum.
It was a desert airfield in a strategically convenient place for aircraft flying between Australasia and Europe and needing to stop and refuel. The ultimate success of Dubai is about where it's located, the Middle East, the middle of the world.
Travel experts say around 1/3 of the world's population lives within a 4-hour flight from Dubai, and 2/3 can be reached within an 8-hour flight.
That's where it started from, but it was the beginning of an idea. We're talking about an airport that has just grown and grown and grown.
One thing that helped that growth was oil. Discovered in 1966, it fueled widespread investment in Dubai's infrastructure, and the airport was no exception. By the 1970s, Dubai International had a new terminal building, a new control tower, and had a new asphalt runway that could accommodate most planes. Duty-free shopping and then a second runway followed, and in 1985, Dubai's own airline, Emirates, was launched. Over the following decades, passenger numbers, aided by a new terminal and concourse, skyrocketed.
There was a realization that oil would run out at some point and would need to be replaced by something. Dubai was still seen as a destination in the desert. There was no tourism product. There was nothing to stop for. So Emirates and the government had to work on creating stopover packages, building 5-star hotels.
Despite challenges over the years, from international incidents to the impact of the global financial crisis in 2008, DXB's passenger numbers have continued to grow. A headline-grabbing new terminal and a second national airline helped keep up with increasing demand. And while plans are still underway for nearby Al Maktoum International to one day surpass it in size, Dubai International will always be known as a vital piece of the Emirates' success.